Well, hello everybody and welcome back to jpde. So we're here at Peak, and last time we saw something we weren't supposed to see. Anyway, reminds me of our heart-thumping encounter in the grim kind in the Emerald Forest. Which one? Because I can count a few. Well, Harold isn't really a grim, so I don't think it counts. But there's still that time he ambushed you while we were fighting that group of Beowulfs. No trees knocked down that time, though. True. Anyway, I wonder how they handled surveillance in Peak. Well, think about it like this. They had enough defenses and space between wall and forest to be able to handle smaller parties easily, and larger ones would be seen before entering the forest. We are pretty high up, after all. Still, I wonder. I just gotta go all the way back. All the way back. Over here. Huh? What's that translucent area? Do you see this? Yep, that's what happens when two force fields intersect. Both the camp and the city are protected by a separate repulsor field, right? I guess this is where the two things intersect, and that's why you see that translucent effect near the ground. I see. Huh. Wait a minute. How are these things powered up? Usually with dust. Why? Because the force field encompasses the whole city, and it's been up for a decade. How is it still running? Huh. Good point. I mean, this was a running town, but they could theoretically have stocked up enough dust for that to be feasible. But how has the force projector been restocked over the years? Someone's still inside, probably. Oh, fuck, no, stop. It's still the same thing. Why have two? This battlement. From here you can go inside the gate's buildings, can't you? Maybe opening it from the inside could be simpler than from the outside. Maybe. Why open it all if we manage to get up, over, and inside? Not everyone could be coming here is an aura user. They didn't make this easy to climb. I approach the wall, stretching a hand towards the material. The wall is smooth, with no... Oh shit. With no holes or footholds of any kind. Even the textures... What? This sensation. Partner, what's wrong? Aura. Aura? There's aura running through these walls. What? Are you pulling my leg? I can't feel anything. I swear. Try touching the wall directly. Can't feel anything, partner. Me either. I can, but it's so weak, like a whisper in the distance. A whisper. Okay, yes, it's weak, but I can feel it so clearly, as long as I keep my hand on the wall. Why can you and Penny feel it and I can't? Beats me, but I swear it's there. I guess you're just more sensitive to aura than we are, and maybe... Partner? It's just an idea, but, well, we can talk about it after we're finished. Let's continue exploring. This is something really big. Aura means there's something alive in the city. True. Something alive. That's never tried contacting the outside. There are more of these towers on the wall. I guess they contain the anti-air armaments. The more I look at it, the more I can't help but think of this as a military base, instead of a mining and research tower. Couldn't be otherwise, considering its location. So far into the wilds, there's only two things that protect you from Grimm, either a large amount of aura users, or fortifications out of the wazoo. I honestly would put them up even if I had a freaking hunter there. I mean, if you have the resources and possibility, why not? If you are starting a new settlement in the middle of grim country, not having existential walls seems like a pretty big design flaw. I agree, but the Kingdom of Vale probably doesn't. Huh? What do you mean? Their last attempt at expanding didn't prove successful for a number of reasons, among those the lack of fortifications. I see. The way she said it, I don't think it's a happy tale. Speaking of Vale, though, I don't think I've ever seen any kind of fortification there. I guess they're hidden out of sight. The gray-haired asshole's priority is far from the eyes, far from the heart after all. Man, I really just dislike Austin. Well, I basically found everything I could find. There's nothing left. We circled as much as the city walls as we could. I think this is a good moment to gather our thoughts. Alright guys, gather up. So the front door is sealed. Opening it in the normal way from the outside could take us years. Well, I could use my semblance, go back to the last time it was used. Thought of it, but considering it was around 10 years ago, you need some aura than you actually possess. Well, if my semblance we could share our aura with her, wouldn't that be enough? I think it would, but then the problem becomes the strain it put on Evelyn. So let's keep that a last resource so we can't open it from the inside, alright? Let me show off. Wait, the inside? The inside? But what about the dilt spill? Okay, the did spell. I like that. I tested a number of alternative as we walk. Well, I think what it is now. What? How? Quick save complete? Oh, I did not mean to fucking quick save. Sorry. Thanks to your little discovery, partner. Think about it. It can't be gas because the city is in the open, and it wouldn't be that precise. Anyway, while the effect is precisely restricted to the city limits. Considering that those same limits are also defined by the walls that you felt aura, I think this is a semblance. You're kidding, right? I know the implications are ridiculous, but let's say we believe this theory for a second. If it's a semblance, how do we get past it? If it's a semblance, and it's in range, is extended by her obsidian in the walls. Goodness, it affects our aura, doesn't it? This effect is just putting people to sleep. But it's I can't even say it. I don't know whether to call it weak or strong. Inescapable, that's what it was. Quite so. Well, the easiest way would be to take out the user, but we wouldn't know where he is. And if it's in the middle of the city, good luck getting there anyway. I think there's a way to at least the approximate position, though. It's a long shot, but... And how would that work? By combining your semblance with Penny's brain. What? Oh, back with them again. I'm ready. Took you long enough, you cow. Oh, jeez, that's rude. Apologies. I need to grab your security box. I didn't hide it that well. Extremely well, actually. You must treasure what's inside of it. I don't. I just... you're annoying. I don't even remember what the fuck it is. I know. Yeah, she's losing it right now. It's nice to see you both so lively. Oh, so this is wiser. You sure you don't need me to guide you there? I don't know if the directions were accurate enough. The ruins where Howard was squatting are a familiar point of reference. We'll find the source easily enough. I see. I guess it'll be a short trip for once. It depends on how long it'll take my mind to break apart and piece back together. Alright, hold on. Please don't. Howard just finished cleaning. Did not. but I definitely make this contribution even more of a stink. Let's go, Bella. Yeah. One day wiser, patience. Oh, talk about a shot in the dark. Are you sure this will work? I honestly have no idea, partner. The theory is sound, though. If whoever's creating the DIT spell is using the pyro-obsidian structure to spread their aura, they must be in contact with it. And if I can share my aura with it through the structure, I should be able to follow it to its location. Your semblance allows us to share our aura, not only with you, but also between ourselves, if we can also partake of the sensing side effect. That makes sense, but I don't really sense the exact location. It's just a general feeling. I'll turn that feeling into numbers or a factor. Leave it to me. Well, as long as it's in range, I guess this could work. Yeah, now show us. Show you what? What do you think? You told us you tried your inspiration on Pyrrha, so what did you get? Oh, that. Actually, this could spare us all the effort of climbing. 1 second. I'm still not used to doing it on command. Partner, you really need to work on your focus face. Yeah, my focus face is just... Oh, shut up and let me concentrate. Let's see. I need to remember what I felt coming from Penny. Penny? Pyrrha. Oh, I'm pissed. Why do I always do that? Oh, I have rock too. I don't know what shade of green looks better on you. Oh, so my eye is green like Pyrrha's right now. I haven't done this in front of a mirror yet, so I wouldn't know. Alright, let's do this, Penny. Huh? Easier with the hand-holding, you perv. Sorry. It's just that my semblance in Pyrrha's inspiration. I don't mind. It was just surprise, that's all. I see. Damn. Pyrrha's confidence is overwhelming. Pyrrha's confidence? Are we talking about the same girl I had to wrestle to make her wet her hair down? I admit she may stumble and fall a lot when it comes to love. But aura fighting, even being social, Pyrrha just, confidence. It's not blind confidence. It comes from the knowledge of what she's capable of. It's what draws people to her. It's what makes you want to stand by her side and glad to be her friend. Wow, your second step is impressive in more than one way, Alex. It's violation of privacy in a way, but I can't help it. Alright, on to it then. Roger. Oh, shit, here we go. And now he's flying. Not very gracefully, but... Hacks! I call hacks! Oh god, I love you, Evelyn. It's not as easy as I can make it look. Whoa. Oh god. And Pyrrha can do this like breathing? Alex, this is fantastic. You're leveling the both of us effortlessly. Not really. It's not as easy as climbing. I mean, you're not affected by my weight. Oh, that. Yeah. As long as I touch you, it's like we're on the same body. Speaking of which, ready? Affirmative. I give Penny a nod and slowly stretch my hand towards the pyro-obsidian frame. I hope this counts as being out of bounds for this semblance, or Penny will have to catch me. I let out a sigh of relief. I can feel the aura pulsating through the metal, and I don't feel any kind of diltsiness. So far, so good. On 3, Penny. I'm counting that down. Okay, but why? I want to contribute something. 3. If you say so. 2. There goes my eyes in focus. Then 1. Oh. I'm out. I'm out like a fucking nightlight. What? What happened? No, seriously. What's going on? I can't see anything. No. There's nothing. I can see my own self, but There's nothing else to see here. I feel weightless, like I'm floating through warm water. Warmer. Ugh! I twist my body. There's not even air. I don't feel like I'm breathing. Nothing around me. My body keeps twisting in random directions at every twitch of my body. Yet, no matter in which direction I turn, I still see nothing. Penny? Evelyn? Jack! My voice echoes around me, flying away only to come back to me from every direction. What is this place? How did I end up here? Girls! Professor! Anyone! God damn it! What's... Calm down, Alex. If you freak out like this, you're just going to keep on freaking out. You can feel your body. You can feel your aura. And you can move. And isn't there something getting warmer around you? Somewhere? Find the direction and head that way. It's a start.
You are brave, boy.
What the hell? Someone's just spoke. What?
But it's way too soon for you to be in front of me.
What is... I hope you guys can hear the voice, by the way. Uh-oh. Something's going on. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. What in the hell? Well, this isn't good. Ah! I think that worked.
Always a welcome reaction. My kids have gotten used to my presence by now. Even in this new form.
You're speaking faster than the text there, buddy. Hot, too hot. What is this? What the hell is going on?
And so you reached peak. Starting to unravel the mystery, aren't we? Following little metal breadcrumbs.
This... You know me. How?
That's your question. Seriously?
This guy's voice, in a way, really does not fit this guy's look. Excuse me?
You're having an out-of-body experience, standing in complete darkness in front of a talking giant made of living flames, and the first thing on your mind is how I know who you are?
I'm having a... what?
You didn't know. So you just randomly inserted your aura into the pyramid structure? Can't begin to guess why exactly you do that. But you are probably trying to find a way around the debilitating field.
You're... the source, then?
Indeed, but a much more, boy. That's also the reason why I know so much about you. My kids have been reporting about you as often.
Your kids? What? Wait a minute. You're talking about Weiser and the others.
Took you long enough. Or is it that the kids never mentioned me?
They did, but until Thelia mentioned you and Weiser in the same sentence, we thought Boss reserved to Weiser.
The usual confusion. That'd be because of Howard. He's Mistrali, and in the archaic language there is two words that sadly only translate to boss in a more commonplace version. He refers to Weather by one, and to me by the other in his mind, but the difference doesn't translate well in Belgian. So just call me boss.
Only because I don't know what else to call you.
Fair. And is that anger I hear rising?
If Weiser, Howard, Bella, and Thelia answer to you, then you're the reason why they're after me.
Sounds logical.
What do you want from me?
Answer, son. Is that what you want?
What do you think?
Well, in light of this unforeseen but undoubtedly entertaining meeting, I'm feeling inclined to answer 3 of your questions before I send you back.
Not a threat, not a bluff, just a statement. Just 3?
Indeed. So choose carefully, boy.
Do I actually get to choose? Oh. What happened to Peak? I need to know what happened to Peak. No one can get into the Wait, no, stop. Go back. Wait, this would actually be a good place to save, too. Just in case I do want to return to coming back to these. Usually I never do come back for the answers. Okay, there we are. No one can get into the city. There's no human activity. And no one has ever heard anything from population in years. What did you do? Now he's not talking. I just took the advantage of an opportunity. The fools really took a liking to Pyro-Obsidian. And well, that sealed their fate. You didn't just put them to sleep. I didn't. But don't worry. You're too far away from me to do the same to you, even if I wanted to. How? What exactly did you do? That would be telling you too much. You can find out on your own if you reach the mines, though. But I'd advise you against eating before going in. It's not for the weak of the stomach. Bastard. Afterwards, I put up the debilitating field and sealed the city to avoid interference. But now, I no longer need it. Really. So I'll give you a hand and make the field weaker. Weaker? You mean people will no longer fall dormant? Now, let's not get crazy. But I will make it so that it will only affect people with an active aura shield. A hand? More like a damn gauntlet. Now what would life be without a challenge, boy? Should I find out what he is? Maybe it would be... See, I mean, it only seems to actually be these questions. Nothing different. So, at first I thought it was just a flame in my body. But that's not it, is it? The flame. How much do you know about it? Next to nothing. Howard wasn't exactly talkative, and the flame itself doesn't share much either. The flame speaks to you. Was that honest surprise in his voice? It's just as Howard said. There's definitely something of the Guardian in you. The Guardian? What Guardian? That's not what you're asking right now, boy. To answer your original question, there's nothing I want from you at the moment, but I may in the future. Depending on... only on your actions. Oh, so I thought... Well, now I wish I didn't have that one saved. You were right. Earlier, the first question I should have asked is, what the hell are you? That's something you will discover on your own, the further you get inside this city. But I can give you a couple hints. Doesn't it sound weird to you that I refer to Weiser, a fully grown adult, as a kid? A bit, but I guess that's because humans are all kids to you, aren't they? Very good. Yes. To me, even your headmaster is a kid. Remnant itself is barely leaving its crib. Which implies that Osman is older than he looks. Oh, you don't know the half of it. Also, if he says that Remnant itself is like a baby to him, that implies that he's not of it. He's not of this world. Where exactly did this thing come from, then? 3 questions. I have so many more, and he didn't really answer any of them I don't know. Well then, that's all the time we have for today. You mean that's all the time you'll grant me? Oh, I like you, boy. It'll be fun to meet you in person. And when will that be? Once again, Decapius. That depends on you. Oh, and one last thing. What? This will hurt. Uh-oh. Oh God, no. Oh, what's wrong with him? His state didn't change. He just suddenly started screaming. Partner, can you hear me? His vitals, he's waking up. The pain. It's gone. Oh my gods, I can't take much more of this, and she's crying. Alex, how do you feel? Can you understand me? Yes, I feel fine. You were screaming bloody murder just a few seconds ago. What do you mean you're fine? That was because I've met him. Met who, partner? You mean the flame? No, the boss. Weiser? Bella? I've met the one pulling the strings. So this is the thing that Thelia and Bella fear so much. Pyro-obsidian. A being not of this world, with a connection to pyro-obsidian, is responsible for the disappearance of Peak's populace? Mr. Decapigas, if it wasn't against school rules, I would be kissing you right now. Sorry, we've reached our yearly rounds of interactions with crazy groupies. Try next semester. A decade of silence and hitting walls and dead ends. And we reach a breakthrough in one day. A breakthrough that we can't prove, Professor. I'm not sure this story would get us laughed out of town. We can't prove yet, you mean? We've got our targets set for us now. The mines, which are on the other side of the town. And I have a feeling we're not going to get there alive without Aura. Penny, no. That's not what I was thinking of. But Jack's plan worked. I know how we can get inside the city, and eventually the mines. Oh, well that's great. And it will have to wait until next week's end. We've had enough excitement for one day. Students, it's time to go back. My sentiments exactly, Professor. Right. I'm still not 100% sure Alex is unharmed from this experience, and I believe we're going to need everyone's strength. You heard our technician. Time to go back. Heh, a technician? Me? Or, no, a technician? Fucking, tactician! I mix up too many words and I can't English right. Who else? Come on, let's go. I'm the tactician. Penny's always happy. I can't sniff? What's going on? I'd really like that, but I can't. We can't. Thelia. And I can't even tell you why. Shit, hold on.